justicier of Ohio, wearing his beautiful chapeau, but who's this caballero? The emperor of the Far West. When he degains his revolver, he can shoot a fly d'un seul geste. In the desert, there is person, never a coup de téléphone. He's a cowboy, poor and lonesome. Il a pas peur de personne. Pas surtout des Dalton. Il n'a pas peur de personne.
I'm gonna lose, but I'm President Ulysses S. Grant. I never lose elections.
I'm sorry, Mr. President, but the latest polls show that you'll be defeated. You have to do something bold to get back in the lead.
Bold, huh? You mean another tax cut?
I'm afraid we've tried that one too many times already. No, I was thinking more along the lines of Sneeze.
Gesundheit.
No, sir, I'm referring to Ernest Sneeze. He's a reporter, Mr. President. He works for a paper called the Wild West Trumpet. His editor sent him to Mexico to write a story about jumping beans, and he wandered right smack into a raging civil war.
There's nothing like a good civil war.
Apparently, Sneeze has been captured by a rebel leader named El Coyote.
Excellent. Saving Sneeze will boost my popularity. Send in the cavalry immediately.
I don't think the Mexican government would take kindly to an invasion, sir. In fact, they claim that there's no civil war at all. So the job will have to be done by a single operative, someone discreet and efficient, and I know only one man who fits the bill.
Jolly, listen to Sneeze's latest report. El Coyote and his men cover me in guacamole every day, then tie me to a post in the hot sunshine. I'm not sure how much longer I can hold out under the strain. Gee, I hope we reach him in time.
I suspect we'd get there quicker if the blunder dog weren't slowing us down.
My tootsies are getting toasted. Aw, Rin Tin Dum, I warned you not to tag along.
When you want that dog to stay, you have to tell him to come. What the? Oh, no, he wouldn't dare. I was wrong, he did dare. Why do all his problems end up on my back?
Hochite Kutsingo. According to Sneeze, this is the home of El Coyote and his nemesis, General Ganache.
Hey, Perico, that's my hammock. Get out.
Forget it, I was there first.
You've crossed me for the last time, Perico.
Oh, Dolores! Dolores, your husband is scaring me with his big gun.
Don't you scare my baby brother. You know how delicate he is.
Delicate? Fat and lazy, yes, but delicate? I don't think so.
Shut up! You're supposed to be on patrol. As for you, baby brother, get some rest.
On patrol, huh? Fine, I'll go patrol myself a drink. Manuel, give me a cactus juice. I'll make it a double.
According to Sneeze, there were plenty of gunfights here in Hochite Kutsingo. Strange, I don't see any bullet holes. The buildings aren't damaged.
Could be we're in the wrong Hochite Kutsingo. End of the line.
I'm so glad he's fond of me. Hi, guys. Howdy, amigos. Would you tell me where I can find General Ganache?
General Ganache. Hear that, Hefe? He's looking for General Ganache.
I am a Ganache, senor, but I'm not a general yet. I'm only a sergeant. And I felt to see what's so funny about that.
I'm going to show you a trick I learned from a charming Chihuahua, but I'll need a dog biscuit. I don't see any lying around, so I'll use this pebble instead. Alley-oop! Neat trick, huh?
That pebble you just swallowed came out of a mule.
They are from me, Senor Loke. There haven't ever been any gunfights in Hochiteconseco. There's no one here named El Coyote.
But it says so right here. Perico Felipe Algaroba, otherwise known as El Coyote, is a legendary bandit leader whose ruthless ferocity is equaled only by his brilliance as a tactician. It's not true?
No, senor. That can't be Perico Felipe Algaroba. You see, he's my good-for-nothing brother-in-law, a lazy chicken thief who sleeps in my hammock and eats my tortillas.
And we don't call him El Coyote, but El Borrico.
El Barrico? Tell me, Sergeant, did a gringo come through town a while ago?
See, there was this skinny little gringo who sweated a lot. Manuel even showed him his fine collection of, jumping beans.
You know where he went from here?
See, he went to the neighboring town, Hermosillo, to the Hotel Los Tres Caballeros. I know that's where he's staying because my sister-in-law's niece is married to the second cousin of the hotel clerk's uncle, who is also the son of my maternal
I get the picture. Thanks a lot, amigos. With luck, I'll find Mr. Sneeze before sundown.
Dolores! Ay, was written up in a gringo newspaper.
Without a single bite to eat. Locked up all by myself in a dark and stifling little hut. Without water. I wave my hands feebly to repel the swarms of flies that sting my open sores. But I will not give up. It is my duty as a journalist to survive and report the truth. Oh, that's good. And tonight, everything is ready for my escape from captivity. I, Ernest Sneeze, shall return in triumph to be greeted by the many readers who loved my coverage of the conflict in Hochiteconsingo. After this, no more stories about jumping beans.
Do not move, gringo, and you will not get hurt. Do you recognize me, senor? Perico Felipe Algaroba, also known as El Coyote, the legendary bandito. You got a good imagination, senor.
If I had a good imagination, I would have made up different names.
Doesn't matter. You're still my prisoner.
Si, senor, it was Perico Felipe Algaroba who kidnapped the gringo. I knew his face right away. His sister's niece is engaged to the second cousin of my friend Bernardo, whose uncle was the godson of my paternal grandmother.
I get the picture. Seems like El Barrico's more than just a chicken thief. Rintendam, now where did that critter go? Jolly, I told you to keep an eye on him.
Sorry, I'm a horse, not a dog sitter.
I smell wild turkey. It was a mother turkey, a big one. She defended her eggs.
But I've read it to you 3 times.
Again!
After his bold robbery of the Grande Banco Nacional de Hochiteconsingo, the mere mention of the dreaded name of El Coyote was enough to make people tremble.
His bold robbery of the Gran Banco Nacional de Hochiteconsingo. I like that.
But there is no bank in Hochiteconsingo. I made the whole thing up.
But there is Esteban's General Store. And Esteban charges high interest rates when folks buy on credit. That makes him like a bank, no? Why didn't I think of it before?
If he weren't so stupid, I'd think he did it on purpose to get a ride.
Let's go to Hochiteconsingo. Something tells me there'll be action there.
And something tells me I'll soon be wishing I'd never come to Mexico.
Hands up, Esteban!
What's wrong with you, El Borrico? You got his screw loose?
Don't call me El Borrico. I'm El Coyote, the legendary bandito, and I want your money.
Sure thing, El Coyote. This is all the money I have.
Where are you going, gringo?
I'm not going anywhere, Mr. Coyote, sir.
107 pesos. I never seen so much money. Caramba! Gringo, with your ideas on my gun, El Coyote will be one scary bandito, and the best is yet to come.
See, Jefe, that's exactly what he said.
Huh, Senor Luke, you think El Borrico is gonna do all the things El Coyote did in this your newspaper?
Yep.
But it says here that El Coyote attacked stagecoaches. There are no stagecoaches around here, senor.
Jefe, your brother-in-law attacked my hay wagon and stole my mules.
Jefe, Perico just made off with a cart full of equipment. And Jefe, there was a stick of dynamite in that cart.
His most daring exploit was his assault on Xochitecutzingo's jail, liberating all the inmates.
But Xochitecutzingo doesn't have a jail either, Senor Luke.
Why don't we create one? Then we'll just wait for El Coyote to show up.
What are you doing to the hen house?
It's not a hen house anymore, Dolores. It's our new jail.
You shouldn't believe anything you read in American newspapers.
And why do you say that, Manuel?
Because it says here the cruel El Coyote has certainly met his match in General Ganache. General Ganache is as brave as a lion, he's as wily as a fox, and he never shows any sign of kindness or mercy. On the slightest suspicion, the General will throw innocent men in jail.
Yes, that's the kind of hombre I am.
Oh, come on, brave as a lion? You, brave as a mouse, is more like it. And wily as a fox. Try wily as a goose, and you never throw anyone in jail at all, Jefe.
You are gonna stop calling me Jefe. From now on, I want to be known as General Ganache.
I was wrong. You should believe what you read in American newspapers.
This is getting serious.
Wherever you gringos go, trouble isn't far behind.
Jefe, are you going to let me out or aren't you? Because I gotta get back to my cantina!
And if I am a soldier, who's going to run my store?
Silencio! You have been drafted. Attenzione!
What are you doing?
This is none of your business, senor. I have to capture El Coyote. So, I've raised an army. You are the finest troops in Mexico. Forward! March! Left! No, right, the other way! Hold it! Wait a second! I was on it! Come on,
I have a
guys.
feeling
Wait
we're in
minute,
for an
wait a
awful
minute,
long night.
All right.
Don't you understand? There is no civil war. I made it all up because I didn't want to write about jumping beans. I wanted to turn myself into a world-famous reporter.
Maybe so, gringo, but everything you write comes true. Look there. Xochitecutzingo now has his own jail.
Why, oh, why didn't I write that jumping bean story?
Have no fear, friend. El Coyote has come to set you free.
Oh, leave me alone, Perico. I'm having a really lousy day.
El Coyote, I've got you.
Suddenly, the bandito finds himself caught in a trap.
You seem to have forgotten that my ruthless ferocity is equaled only by my brilliance as a beautician.
That's tactician, not beautician.
Say your prayers, hombre.
Goody, he wants to play fetch. No, Rintin Dum. This is such fun. They want me to bring them the stick. Rintin Dum, here, boy. Come on now. Give me the dynamite. So he wants my stick, huh? Well, he's not getting it. Fine. Do what you like, but you're missing supper. Did he say supper? I am kind of hungry. Huh?
Okay, I'm getting sick of this. Someone let me out of here.
Welcome, amigo. You won't regret joining forces with the great El Coyote.
I guess someone ate too many beans. Uh-oh.
Now then, Gringo, what am I going to do today?
How should I know? I don't know anything anymore.
Oh, yes, you do. It's all in here. Read.
El Coyote stole a large supply of explosives as he prepared for his final attack on Xochitecotzingo. This would be the decisive battle in his struggle for supremacy against General Ganache.
Manuel! Manuel! You know where I can find explosives?
At the San Jose Mission, they have fireworks for the summer festival.
Excellent. From now on, Manuel, you will be known as El Gato, my loyal second-in-command in the rebel forces. That's what you called him, right, Gringo?
Yes, El Gato, that's his name. Why didn't I listen to Mom and go into dentistry?
Hey, that fuss came from my Aunt Rosa!
But Dolores, we're building a barricade. There's gonna be a battle. He says in the newspaper that El Coyote will attack.
If you and Perico have lost your marbles, that's your business. But I'm not letting you break Aunt Rosa's vase. This is all because of you Yankees. Go on home.
I wish he would.
Hey, General! We found this in the barn. We thought maybe it would come in handy.
Oh, now I have artillery to go with my army.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. I'll deal with your brother-in-law, alone. After all, I came here to rescue Sneeze.
But El Coyote knows every inch of this desert. It could be many weeks before you find him. It's much simpler to wait here until he attacks. Men, set up the cannon at the entrance to the town.
Where's that, General?
When you come into town, which way do you come?
That way, General.
Well, the town entrance is where you come in, and the exit is where you go out. Have you got that?
Wait a minute. Sometime I come in this way, and then I go out that way.
And once in a while, I go out the same way I came in.
Hey, you're right. El Coyote might sneak in through the exit. Men, leave the cannon where it is.
Amazing. Everyone in this town reminds me of Rintin Dum. You called?
After we rain fire on the streets of Xochitecotzingo, we'll attack them with, I always forget this part. How does it go again, Gringo?
With a cavalry charge that rolls.
Ah, yes, with a cavalry charge that rolls like thunder across the desert and into the town's defenses. I can't wait to get started.
Perico, Father Salvador isn't going to be happy when he learns you stole the fireworks for the summer festival.
El Coyote doesn't fear Father Salvador or anyone else. Well, Gringo, the Battle of Xochitecotzingo is about to begin exactly the way you described in your newspaper. By the way, you never mention who wins. On second thought, don't tell me. I don't want to know, because there's nothing more enjoyable than a surprise ending.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Whatever Perico says, senor. Never contradict the fool with the gun.
Not many people at this yard sale.
Oh, who's it?
Soldiers! The enemy's up there!
It always happens. Whenever there's a yard sale, the weather turns stormy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Manuel, but didn't that last rocket just flatten your cantina?
Fuego!
General, your house.
Charge!
All right, I've had it!
Dolores, it's me, your delicate baby brother.
Don't you try that with me. You two are a couple of locos, borrachos, patrones, haragats, ingratos! Wait till I get my hands on you!
Look at this mess, and it's all because of me. I can't leave. I've got to help these people.
Oh, no, you don't. You've done enough damage already.
Now, you're saying you made the whole thing up? That it was all a calculated, self-serving lie? You're fired. My dear Sneeze, how would you like to run my re-election campaign? You're perfect for the job, isn't that right, Luke? Luke, where in tarnation did he go?
I'm a poor lonesome cowboy.